Ready? Oh, let me get y'all up here so y'all can see me. I have to post videos for my clients today. So if I'm looking at my phone, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. It's just because I'm posting for them. But I kind of want to fill you guys in on what's going on because I feel like it's really important. Okay? Okay, so here we go. So for those of you guys that don't know, I've been doing social media for like 6 years. For a really long time. Maybe longer than that. But seriously, for 6 years, okay? I started my YouTube channel in 2017, 2018. And I think I had 2 years sober when I started it. Yeah. So it was the latter part of 2017. I started it because I was looking for support from like-minded individuals that were on MAT like I was. Because when I went live on Facebook for my first time ever and told my story and shared about being on subs, people made fun of me. People laughed me off of Facebook. They made memes about me. They took my body and made memes with Suboxone 8 milligram pills that looked like soap, saying I was clean, right? And it was like a really fucking hard time for me. I was embarrassed. I was like, felt really insecure about being on Suboxone. I didn't know anybody else that was on Suboxone besides my husband. And, you know, I was in early recovery, so I started my YouTube channel. Well, after starting my YouTube channel, you know, it didn't grow fast. My YouTube channel took forever to even take off. And I actually just in the last year gained the majority of the subscribers that I had on YouTube, which was 25,000. Okay? Well, on my YouTube channel, I would post live streams about recovery, stories from my past addiction, have guest speakers on that would come and share their stories. And that's all we did. The link to my Recovery Delivered would be in my link of my bio in my description box on YouTube. And it was all about, you know, finding the way that's best for you in your recovery, right? It didn't matter if you got Suboxone, if you were on Kratom, if you were smoking medical marijuana, it wouldn't matter, okay? There was multiple links in my bio for abstinence-based recovery, for recovery online, for mat recovery, for whatever recovery you chose. Well, I can't help but think that the video that I made last week about Ashley, MS Ashy Cat, is the reason why my YouTube channel is no longer with us today. I made a video because Ashley is pregnant, okay? And she is being harassed and talked shit about again. Like, people will not leave her alone. And so I made a video sharing my experience with addiction and pregnancy. One, to help her and in hopes that it would inspire her to stay sober, to do the right thing, and stay sober for her baby, right? And to apologize to her because in 2021, when I had her on my channel almost got took down that time because of these freaking psychos that go after her. Like, you guys don't even live in the same state as this woman, and you are swearing she is using drugs. You just know 100% for sure that she is high on drugs. But you don't know, but you're not there. Are you using drugs with her? That's what I asked some of the commenters. I said, oh, you must be getting high with her then. If you are, tell us so we know. But it's all because you think because she fell asleep on a live stream. Well, she takes allergy medicine and some kind of sleep medicine, y'all. Like, if she's using drugs and going to these checkups at the doctor, they will know. They will find out. They will test her placenta or whatever they do at birth, and they will find out. So she doesn't need the extra stressors of you guys accusing her that she's using drugs all the time. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like someone, why watch their channel? Why follow them, you guys? Why put so much effort into trying to ruin their life? I will let it be known, I was not getting paid by YouTube. So if you think you did anything by getting my YouTube channel taken down, I'm sorry, you're sadly mistaken. What you did was you got my community that I built is upset. But guess what? they're all following me to all my other platforms now. And so getting my YouTube channel taken down didn't hurt me. You know, it hurt the people who actually depended on my content every day. Of course, it bothers me because those are my friends, but I've been smart about it, and they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me. Almost all 25K of them motherfuckers have my phone number. You know what I mean? Because I would just give my phone number out to God and everybody, you know? So I'm not going to quit making content just because my YouTube channel got taken down. I'm not going to stop sticking up for what's right just because my YouTube channel got taken down. I'm not going to stop talking about mat treatment just because my my channel got taken down. Like, I guess woohoo, you did something there. You know, like, this is real life. I got a real life job. Social media is not my paying job. Just so everybody knows. This is not how I make my living. Any money that I make from YouTube is extra money. Okay? So, try again. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot help but think. I am 100% almost certain that's why my YouTube got taken down. Because these people, they get like this herd mentality of hate within themselves. And they are like, oh, how could Nicole stick up for her? So what if I stuck up for her? Why do you care? Why do you care? There are so many of you guys going against her. There's got to be at least one or two of us out here trying to stick up for the bitch. Damn. You know, there's like so many hate pages about Ashley. There's so many like, just people are crazy. It's unbelievable to me that y'all think this is acceptable in recovery. I do. Because that tooth right here is missing. See? I can pop it out for you if you want to see it. I wear it most of the time, but not all the time because, you know, sometimes it gets on my nerves. I lost that tooth because of my addiction. Because I had, in my top and bottom jaw, I had 55% bone loss, okay? I didn't know this until this year. So I went to the dentist because this tooth has always been loose. For like 10 years it was loose, right? I try to make videos without it sometimes too, just to show people that I'm not like embarrassed of it or anything. I was at first though. When it first came out, I was like whistling through it and calling myself a hillbilly and all kinds of shit. I had a little piece of like, what's that shit? That little corn thing that you stick in your mouth. You're like, like a hillbilly. That was me. But just teasing. But I did whistle through it. Somebody asked me if I could, and I tried it, and I could, and I was like, damn, oh well, I lost a tooth. I can whistle through it. You know what I mean? So the tooth, let me tell y'all what happened. I had a beautiful teeth. The only problem I had was that one tooth, and it was like elevated. It stuck up farther than my other teeth, and people would make fun of me about it here on TikTok. Here, I'll show y'all some videos of my old tooth. People would make fun of me about it. People would point it out. It really made me insecure, honestly. But
methamphetamine is
I tried.
That I still have cravings.
See it sticking up?
These are two things that I do that help me to not relapse on methamphetamine. Number one, honey, I'm talking about it. I'm snitching on my addiction.
That's my tooth, okay? Because they wouldn't let me, girl. I was begging for a bridge. But because I have so much bone loss in my top and bottom jaw, they said they couldn't do it because there would be nothing to, I don't know. They couldn't do it. So, and plus my insurance was trying to charge like a whole bunch of money, you know? So what they're saying is that like I wanted an implant or something, and they said I couldn't get it because there would be no way to like drill it down into my bone, right? And so I went to the dentist because that tooth, it was sticking up. I never realized the reason why it was sticking up, you guys, was because it was it was not attached to my jawbone anymore. The only thing that was holding it in was my gums. That's it. That's it. So one day, me and my son, we love to eat corn on the cob. It's his favorite vegetable. Favorite. So I boiled up some corn on the cob and I was slathering some fucking butter and some fucking salt on that bitch. And I was and I bit inside that fucker just right. And that tooth pulled all the way out of my mouth. It was hanging on by one fucking thread. I tried to pull it myself, but it was so strong in there, even on that one thread. So I put it back down in there like that. And I mean, it was wiggling like this and everything. And I'm walking around trying to talk like this. And it would literally wiggle because the air in my mouth would push it. That's how easily it was coming out. So I go to the dentist and they do the x-rays and they're like, oh my God, you have like lost half your jaw on the top and bottom of your mouth. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's why this tooth has been sticking up so far because it's not attached to the jawbone anymore. And I was like, what? And they made me feel so bad. I was crying because they scared me like I was going to be toothless by the time I was 45, you know? Because that's the way they were going. So let me tell you what the dentist tried to do to me, okay? So we left the tooth in, right? I pushed it back down, we left it in. I got my teeth cleaned and all that stuff, and I come back on an emergency call, and I'm like, y'all got to take this tooth out of my mouth, because I'm trying to rip it out myself. Because what was happening is my tweaker ass can't leave it alone. My tongue is all on it. My tongue is pushing it, you know, all that. I could not leave it alone, y'all. And I'm not tweaking no more, but it's just like, because I used to tweak all the time, it's like a residual thing. I just like can't stop moving my mouth sometimes, okay? As you can see right now, I'm talking a lot. What is wrong with me, God? Anyway, it's like a tick I have. Y'all know what I'm saying? So I was like pushing it up and pushing it down, and blood was coming everywhere. I just couldn't handle it anymore. It was driving me insane. So I went to the dentist and I said, emergency, emergency. Y'all got to take this bitch out now. And she went in there. She's like, you've already pulled it all the way out almost. And I'm like, well, take it now. And so they pulled it out and pushed this gauze down, and it bled forever. And then it healed up real nice. You know, healed up real good. Well, I go back in and I see them, and they take the molds for a partial just like this, right? And I go and I leave, and they call me back an hour later, and they're like, we did the wrong thing. We need to pull this tooth, and this tooth also. I hung up the phone. I called my husband. I called a bunch of my friends. I came here on TikTok, and you guys all said, don't do it. Get a second opinion. Don't do it. Get a second opinion. So I called them back, and this is exactly what I said. I said, now y'all got me fucked up. Y'all want to take 3 more teeth to fix 1 tooth? I'm only 40 years old, and I hadn't even turned 41 yet. Y'all are not taking 4 of my fucking teeth to fix 1 tooth. Y'all are going to make the partial like this. They didn't want to do it because it's hard to do a partial like this. They can be not sturdy and stuff. You know, they're easily broken. They wanted to just take 3 perfectly good, healthy teeth with no cavities out of my mouth because it would have been easier to make a 4-tooth partial. So they wanted to maim me, basically, so it would be fucking easier for them. And they wanted more money because it would have costed me $1,200 out of pocket. How much? You know how much it cost me for this one out of pocket? $560. They wanted to take 3 of my healthy teeth, y'all. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Because this they had to send it back twice to get it right. So, honey, it's perfect. They had to send it back twice to get it right. Now, it's perfect. It's like a retainer. It's a retainer, basically. A retainer that you would wear, like if you had your teeth straightened, and it's just a little bar that goes across. Only mine has a tooth that goes in there. You know? That do not ever, if you go in to see a dentist and they are telling you they have to take 5 teeth to fix 1, do not do it. They do that to us because we're not rich, right? They do that to us because we're like I have to use my insurance, right? And they want to do the easiest thing to get on with the day. Thank you, baby. And, you know, and I will tell you, my teeth look better now. that I don't have that one weird one sticking up, flipping everybody off. But I mean, damn, it was giving me character, right? But that is how the medical profession is. They want to take advantage of us, you know, and it makes me so fucking sad that I almost gave up 3 healthy teeth because I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. I thought that I had to do it. I thought that I had to give them my 3 teeth to make the one better. But then I sat down, I really started thinking about it, and I was like, but I said, those teeth aren't bad, are they? And she said, no. I said, are they attached to the jawbone? She said, yeah, they're all still attached to your jawbone. And I'm like, well, why are we going to pull them out? You know, like, why would you want to ruin my face like that, lady? You know, and listen to me. If you've had all your teeth pulled out, please do not take this as me talking badly about you having your teeth pulled out. I just want you guys to know that I was uneducated and I didn't know any better. And I was trusting this dentist. I was trusting this dentist to hold my mouth and my teeth in her best interest. And to make sure that I didn't walk out of there looking like a fool. And I told him, I said, I'm really upset that you guys were going to try and take my teeth when I'm only 40 years old. You know, you would think that the thing you would do would be to fight for it, to save as many as my teeth as you can, because I am a young person. I said, if I had came in here and I was like 65 to 70 years old and you wanted to take my teeth out then, I would have said, have at it, sister. Hee hee. You know, walked out clapping my gums. But I'm just a young girl. I still want to, it's very much a part of my identity to have my mouth with my teeth in them. You know, like, I already have low self-confidence because I'm a fat girl. And now you want to take all my teeth out of my head? Like, it's really fucked up, y'all. It's really messed up. But anyways, that is the teeth story. Now back to my channel story. So, let me show y'all the video that I'm talking about Ashley. Now, are me and Ashley Reiner best friends? No. But do I think that people constantly harassing her is wrong? Yes. Yes. And it's like, okay, guys, she's taken responsibility for all the stuff she did last year and the year before that. Like, I've seen her make videos apologizing for this stuff. And people are still going after her. And what I want to know is, when will it be enough? When will y'all stop? Yes, I do need mods. If you want to be a moderator, please message me so we can talk about it and I'll make you a mod, okay? I understand. I'm 30 years old and I have to have 6 teeth pulled on the first. Why do you have to have 6 teeth pulled? Are they rotten out of your head? Are they bad? Are they diseased? Cece, do not have them pulled if they're not rotten or detached or cavitied. Do not have them pulled. Okay? That's what they were trying to do to me. They were trying to take 4 of my healthy teeth to fix 1 tooth. Okay? Okay. Just send me a private message and tell me why you want to be a moderator. And you got to be loyal to the foil if you're going to be a moderator of mine. Because I don't take no fucking prisoners. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I want to show you guys the video that I made about Ashley. And it wasn't a video of me, like, saying what she did was not wrong last year, you guys. It wasn't a video of me saying that that she is not a bad person for the lies that she told. Right? Yes, she made mistakes. Do I think she's a bad person still? No, I forgive her. Did she cause me a lot of grief in 2021? Yes. People were trying to get me fired from my job after I had her on my YouTube channel. Okay? It was really serious, you guys.
Now I've got a baby on the way. But much like it's been through the course of this 3 years...
Hey, Ashley, congratulations on your little boy. And I want to apologize to you. I want to say I'm sorry. I am so sorry for not being able to stick it out when it got fucking crazy. The last interaction I remember having with you, it was having you on my channel to share that you were getting sober, that you were turning your life around, and that you were trying to make better choices. And when it got hot, it got hot. And there's no excuse. I couldn't hack it. I could not hack the cyberbullying. I could not hack the people trying to get me fired from my job. I could not hack people calling CPS on me. It was so overwhelming. That year, I honestly almost committed suicide. And I've never felt like that except for when I was in active addiction. So I want you to know that I'm sorry that I couldn't hack it. But I also want you to know that I'm so excited for you. When I gave birth to my son, I was under the influence. And I think about it every single day. I wish I could go back and do it differently every day. So that way I could be the best mom. I could protect my son inside of my womb.
I made that video not because I was like, I made that video because I hope that she hears what I'm saying, you guys. I used drugs while I was pregnant with my son. Okay, like I lost custody of my son. And I was hoping that by making that video that would help her. To help her understand that, hey, if you are using, it's time to stop now. If you're sober, that's great too. You know, like, I cannot say whether or not someone is clean or sober if I'm not personally seeing them use drugs. And so many of you guys go after people and say that they're using when you haven't personally laid eyes on them. You cannot do that. It's wrong. It's stigmatizing. You cannot go around and tell people that are falling asleep that they're on drugs, because not all people that fall asleep are on drugs. It's very fucked up, you know? She's also pregnant. She's tired. She works full time. You know, like, I don't understand what you guys are not understanding. And I also don't understand why we're still going after her. Like, what is the point? She's not leaving social media. She's not leaving social media, you guys. And that's what y'all are trying to get her to do, but she's not going nowhere. You know? She's not going anywhere. So why are y'all trying so hard to get her taken down when she's not going to leave? It's like so crazy to me. It's like, it's crazy. It's too much, you guys. It's overkill. Get over it. If you don't like her, don't watch her content. It's that easy. It's that easy. Okay? But what happened to my YouTube channel, I'm almost definitely for certain that it was a direct result of the video I made about Ashley Reiner. Okay? And I texted her and I told her, hey, my YouTube channel got taken down. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And that's okay. Like I said, I don't get paid by YouTube, you guys. Okay? I don't get paid by YouTube, and I don't care. You know, I don't care. I don't get paid by YouTube, so you're not hurting my payments, right? You're not hurting my pocket. You're just hurting people that were a part of my community. But we're just moving the community to Facebook now. So everybody on here that wants to be able to come to my lives and have a good time, tonight I will be live with Natalie King. Natalie has been able to successfully taper off of Suboxone, and she will be on my channel tonight to share her whole story at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, it'll be me and Natalie on Facebook together. All right. In fact, I need to make a post about that so everybody knows it's still on and popping. I was going to cancel it because I was so upset, but I'm not going to cancel it. Fuck that. I'm not canceling it. You know, that's stupid. I think I'm going to have to do it a little bit later than 6 p.m. because I have to be at the tax lady at 6 p.m. So let me text her real fast. We'll do it at 8 p.m., okay? I'm going to text her right now. Because I got to go to the tax lady. I'm like literally about to put my taxes in, but I'm way behind. As you can see, it's like literally the last minute. My poor husband don't understand. He's like, why do we owe so much? And I'm like, because I don't pay taxes on my check is a cash check, right? Every year I have to pay $7,000 in, or I have to do it quarterly and pay it like every 3 months, right? Or every 6 months or whatever, right? It is very close. I know we have a tax lady. She's going to do it for us real quick. But last night we did our taxes already, and we owe about $8,000, just like we did last year. And my husband just can't believe it. And I'm like, babe, what do you not understand about me making about $45,000 last year and me not paying any taxes on that? What are you not comprehending? You know what I mean? But we set up a payment plan with the IRS, and that's how we do it, because we don't have just like $8,000 laying around. We have a little bit about half of that, but not all of it. Hey, you're on live, just so you know, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm on TikTok talking to everybody because, my YouTube channel got deleted.
Yeah.
And YouTube is now saying that it's for harmful or dangerous acts. They were saying it was because I was selling drugs without a prescription.
Why?
Girl.
What?
Girl. I got mass flagged, basically, is what happened. I got mass flagged.
By who?
I'm almost positive it was the Ashley Reiner trolls from TikTok. But I'm not 100% positive, but I'm almost 100% positive. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I wasn't getting paid by YouTube. It was my community though, and I took a lot of time to build that community. So it was really, a lot of people are upset because I'm not there anymore, but they're all following me on Facebook and TikTok and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is, this is what I've been thinking about. So I'm going to live stream I was trying to think of how I could do, what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up we're going to go on at 8 my time. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Later, because I have to go to the tax lady at 6. So we're going to go.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we're going to go live on social media, on YouTube at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to set my phone up to where it's recording the live stream so that the TikTok people can watch it too.
Okay.
I think I can do that. Or I might just, no, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go live one phone from Facebook and one phone from TikTok. That way I got it recorded on both places. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we're going to have that going on, and you're going to tell your whole story. And I just made a post about it on Facebook. But I'm not going down without a fight. I'm just going to be live streaming from every other social media platform.
Good, Nicole. This is bullcrap. It really pisses me off.
So.
I mean, you're doing so much good, and you're helping people. How can they?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. I knew when I went into making that video about Ashley that I was going to receive backlash from her trolls, because that's what happened in 2021. In 2021, they almost got me. They tried to get me fired from my job. They didn't succeed, but it upset my boss because he was like, "Why are they doing this to you?" And it was never him like getting mad at me. He was mad because he cares about me, and he knows how much it was hurting me. But they caused me a lot of grief back then, and to the point where I was like suicidal in 2021 in November because I was so upset. I've never thought about, I was like, well, maybe I just don't need to be here because nobody likes me, But anyway, that's not true, and I know it's not true.
No, it's not.
It can feel like that when you have so many people coming at you from all different angles, When all I'm trying to do is give someone hope that is pregnant and has struggled with addiction. Like, I hope that her seeing my video and knowing how much I struggled with using drugs during my pregnancy, and how much shame and how much guilt I still struggle with now that I'm sober and haven't been able to forgive myself, and it's been 8 years. I hope that she sees that, and if she is struggling with using, she changes her mind. That's all my purpose was in doing that. It wasn't it wasn't anything more than that. But these people have this herd mentality, and they will not stop attacking her until she takes her own life, or her social medias are completely wiped from every platform. And that's what they want to do. They will not stop. And it makes me so sad because she's not going anywhere. YouTube's not taking her down. They took my channel down, and they're not taking her channel down.
I need you to text me who this is. I need to look who it is.
Okay, all right. I'll send you all the information, okay?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too, girl, okay?
All right, bye.
Bye, bye.
Sorry about that. I get a little emotional about it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm supposed to be doing my other job right now while I'm talking to you guys, but I'm sweating my balls off, man. Okay. So, like I said, me making that video, ooh, my boobies are sweating. Ew, I feel nasty. Okay, I need to wipe myself down because my titties are sweating. Now I'm going to take a shower. Nicole, you're taking a shower. I have to get off here with y'all. Y'all can't get in the shower with me, okay? Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ashley's Tarot Corner. When I made that content, it's not like I'm co-signing her bullshit, you guys. And that's what I think a lot of y'all don't understand. I'm a woman in recovery. I've been sober for 8 years, you guys. I don't go around picking on people because they're using drugs. If somebody is using substances, it doesn't make them less of a human being. When you were using drugs, that didn't make you less of a human being, okay? And if somebody is using while they're pregnant, listen to me, okay? Shaming them and yelling at them and making hate videos about them isn't going to make them stop. What do you not understand about that? What are a lot of you guys not understanding? Okay? I guess that's where I'm not understanding what everybody's purpose is in mass reporting, mass flagging, constantly talking about her and making videos about her. Like, I'm not really understanding how that is doing anything. What is it doing? You're not stopping her from doing anything. She has continued to post and continued to make videos for the last 2 years. So what's the purpose? What is your goal in doing that? You're not achieving anything. You know, it would be different if you were actually achieving something, but you're not. The only thing I've seen her do is get better. That's the only thing I've seen her do is improve her life. So I'm so confused when I see how you guys are just constantly mass flagging her, making hate videos about her, making fun of her, recording her live streams. It's really sad. It's really sad because it really says a lot more about you than it does about her, you know? And so she is seeing a doctor. I promise you guys, if she is using drugs, it will come out in the wash. Okay. Exactly. And guess what? If she's using substances, she will get caught. Okay. I used drugs through my whole pregnancy. Do you hear that? I used methamphetamine through my whole pregnancy. I went to the doctor. I passed every drug screen. You know why? Because meth gets out of your system in 3 days. Nobody caught me. Okay, but I was smart. But it's different times now. It's different times now. It's 2023. This was back in 2014. They didn't even drug test back then. Back then, they only drug tested you if they had suspicions of you using, okay? And so when I gave birth to my son, they didn't even drug test me, you guys, okay? And so I walked out of the hospital 2 days later with my son in tow, and I said, I will never use drugs again. I remember praying to God that if he gets me out of this hospital with my baby, I will never use drugs again, okay? I cried my eyes out when I got out of that hospital because I was so fucking grateful, right? And I fucking white-knuckled it for 90 days. For 90 days, I was able to stay sober, right? And then I relapsed. And I felt horrible. And my best friend called CPS on me 1 year later. And that's when my son got taken away. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Saved my life, right? I hate CPS. I think they're horrible. But it saved my life, right? And so, I promise you, if Ashley Reiner is using substances, her baby will end up getting taken away from her, okay? So, it's not the internet's job to police her pregnancy, all right, you guys? And I know y'all are bored at home, and you ain't got nothing to do, and this is like a way of entertaining yourself. But come on now. This ain't it, sis. It's overkill, you know? Let me get her another link. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be attacked for it. Like, why am I being attacked for sharing about my pregnancy and addiction in hopes that it'll help her? How is my video wrong? Because all I can do, y'all, all I can go by is what I see. And I see Ashley being bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't really see her looking fucked up, y'all. And y'all are sending me videos of her like barely like this a little bit where she looks tired. And I'm like, okay, and I've looked like that before after a long day. You know, I've taken melatonin before and fell asleep on a live stream. Am I using drugs? No. You know, come on now. And why am I being attacked because I have made a video about it? Like, that's what I don't understand. I'm allowed to support who I want to support, you guys. It's not you. You can't fucking do shit to me because I support somebody. Like, y'all just make people want to support her even more. That's what happens. Y'all just make people want to support her even more by doing this crazy shit. You know? Hey, baby. What's up, Ash? How you doing, girl? Oh, you guys. Oh, Ashley, did you see my YouTube channel got deleted? Ashley came on my channel and told her story, you guys, just a couple weeks ago, and she did so good. And the video was doing great, girl. It was almost to 600 views, which is a lot of views for a drug recovery story, you know? And my whole channel got deleted. Pretty much because I made a video supporting Ashley and saying, hey, you know, if you're pregnant, congratulations on your pregnancy. And then I shared with her about my experience using drugs while pregnant. And I really am telling you guys, I asked her, I texted her last night or yesterday, and I said, are you getting high? Are you getting high or are you sober? And she said, I am sober. She said, I took my allergy medicine, this, that, and the third, whatever she takes, and I was sleepy. I'm sober. And I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. You know, if you say you're sober, that's all I can go off of. I'm not going to sit there and harass her and be like, no, I know you're not. You know, like, when is it enough? You know, when is it enough? And I think it's enough, you guys. I think that a lot of people who are attached onto her, you know, you think you're doing a good thing, and what you're doing is it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not helping people, okay? It's very harmful. And it's not good for you, okay? It's not good for you. You know, it's not good for you to be doing that, you know? I do too, Fabolio. I know people who use too. I understand that, sweetheart, but listen to me. Until you see her with a needle hanging out of her arm, or fucking her snorting a line on live, or she comes back from the doctor with a failed UA, or whatever, then you really cannot fucking say you know. You know? You can't. There's a video you made about getting sober while pregnant. Who got sober while pregnant? I wish I did. I didn't get sober. I fucking failed. I wish I had gotten sober while I was pregnant, you guys. I tried so hard. I would get sober and then I would relapse. And then I would get sober and then I would relapse. I would get sober for like 20 days and then I would relapse. And I'm being honest with you guys, okay? Like, I fucking failed. And that's why I made my video and I told my story to Ashley. Because if for some reason she is lying and she is getting high, I hope seeing somebody's video who did use drugs, who did lose custody of their son, who has to live with knowing that I put my baby in harm's way. I think about it every fucking day. Every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about how my choices impacted my son. And if you think that I don't think about that, or you think that I don't care, you don't know me at all. You don't know me. I think about it every single day. There's not one day that goes by. When my son comes to me, he tells me he's having problems with understanding something in school. My thoughts, it's because you use meth. When my son can't calm down, or he is being like agitated or anxious, my mind, it's because you use meth. When my son back talks me, it's because you use meth. Do you understand me? Everything in my mind goes back to the time I was using drugs while I was pregnant. And I know it was wrong, and I wish I could have stopped, and I tried. I tried over and over and over again. But because of the stigma and because of the shame, I was too afraid. And what you're doing to Ashley, if she is using drugs, is not going to shame her into getting help. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys see. Constantly harassing somebody and making fun of somebody and fucking trying to hurt them, it's not going to make them go get help. It makes it worse. It makes it worse. It makes it harder. People don't get help because you're yelling and telling them they're horrible people. People don't go and get off drugs while they're pregnant because you're making fun of them and calling them fucking drug addicts and getting their channels taken down. That's not how it works, you guys. That pushes people farther into their addiction. So what you're doing is not helping anybody. You're harming people more and more and more. And those of you that are in the recovery community that are doing this, you are a fucking shame. You are a sham, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because you, of all people, should know. But I bet you $500, those of you that are doing this, that are in the recovery community, you guys are the same people that say addiction's not a disease. You guys are the same people who talk shit about mothers who use drugs while they're pregnant instead of understanding the disease of addiction. If you don't think that all of us know that when we were pregnant and we were using drugs that we were pieces of shit and it was wrong, then you have lost your damn mind. Okay? We know that. I know that. I know it was wrong. I have to live with that grief and that shame and that guilt every single day of my fucking life. Every day. And there's none of you that can hurt me more than I hurt myself every day when I think about it. So you're wrong. You're wrong. Every single one of you are wrong. You need to take your hatred for Ashley out of the equation because it's blinding you. You're biased, okay? You hate her because you don't like her, okay? You don't like her. Just say that. Just say that. It's not about saving an innocent child. It's not about because you care. It's because you fucking hate her guts. I would have so much more respect for you Ashley trolls if you would just say that. I fucking hate this bitch. I hate her. I hate the sound of her voice. I hate the way she looks, and I think she's a liar, right? I wish you guys would just be honest, because that's what this is all about. You cannot stand her, and that's okay. You can hate somebody. You can not like somebody, right? If you hate somebody, then honestly, it's like you drinking poison and waiting for them to die. Your resentment and your hatred in your heart for her, she's living her motherfucking best life. Just like I'm over here living my best life. While you guys are worried about getting people's channels taken down and shit, we're over here living our lives. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to share a message of recovery. I'm trying to help women not be shamed. I'm trying to help women that are pregnant in active addiction. Because who in the fuck is going to reach out for help when they have a whole community of people talking shit about them? You know, like, it's not working, you guys. That's not how we help people. So for those of you guys that are doing that, for those of you guys that are making content about Ashley and constantly talking shit about her, and have been for, I don't even know how many years we're going on, it's overkill and it's wrong and you need to stop. Okay? And it's not doing anything. It's not helping nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all haven't done anything. You guys have not achieved anything. Your whole goals are to try and get her off social media, and she's not off social media. She's still on social media, y'all. It's been 3 years. So what are we gonna? What are y'all done yet? Come on. That's what y'all's whole goal is, to get her off social media. It's really hard to get accounts taken down, right? My account on YouTube got taken down, honestly, you guys, because I have some questionable. So I can see where YouTube could say, hey, this could be considered dangerous because I'm talking about drug use, right? But the overall tone of my channel was about addiction and recovery. And so to share about my addiction and my recovery, I would have to share some of those stories from active addiction, right? But to just get people like X'd off of the platforms, like you got to go through a lot to do that. And obviously it's not working. Ashley's not off YouTube, you know? So, yeah, my YouTube channel got deleted.
So how can you overcome unwanted thoughts?
Can you overcome? My YouTube channel got deleted for their initial response was for selling or promoting illegal substances. Then they responded back with selling or promoting substances without a prescription, which I'm like, what? And they couldn't get me down for that because I appealed it, and I don't do that, right? And then they sent me back one saying for harmful or dangerous acts. So I went through all the harmful and dangerous acts thing, and there's only one thing where it's like kind of on the line, but what it says is showing or depicting drug use, where I'm not showing it to anybody, but I did share about my experiences using drugs, you know? I thought it was too, and Andrea, I thought it was too. Yeah, my YouTube channel got deleted right after I made that video about Ashley. That's why I'm telling you guys, I truly believe that Ashley Rayner Tarot Corner or whatever, her little minions on that hate her went and got my channel deleted. But like I said, I have almost 100,000 followers on Facebook. I have almost 200,000 followers here on TikTok. I have another TikTok account with almost 40,000. I have an Instagram with almost 20,000. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. So, try again. And what people don't understand about me is I'm a bitch. I can take a licking and keep on ticking. Okay? I lost this account for almost a whole year. It was gone for 6 months. Okay? 6 months. I fought like hell until I got this account back. And here I stand. Here I stand, baby. I will not stop doing what I do. Because what I do comes from the heart. Okay? What I do is because I care about helping people. I'm not over here trying to make a quick buck off y'all. I'm not over here begging y'all for donations. I'm not over here trying to take advantage of you. Okay? I worked my motherfucking ass off to do what I do. What do I do to get my lives back? Yeah, send me a DM and I'll help you, okay, baby? But for 6 months, I worked on getting my account back. This account was banned totally. Like, it was wiped off of TikTok. You couldn't even see it. And I got it back. All right? The truth always prevails, okay? If you are doing the right thing and you are coming from a good place, you will come out on top. It might not happen right away, but as long as you stay doing the right thing, I promise you it will. And that's what happened for me. I'm fighting it too, baby. I will get my YouTube channel back. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might take me a year, but I'm going to keep on fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm telling you guys, like, I am trying to spread a message of hope. Okay? I'm trying to spread a message of hope and recovery and support and love. I want people to know that are in all forms of recovery, that they are welcome here and that I love them no matter what pathway they chose. I don't care if you take kratom. I don't care if you take medical marijuana. I don't care if you use MAT. I don't care if you're abstinent. You know what I care about? I care about the type of human being you are. I care about what kind of person you are on the inside. That's what I care about. Okay? If taking medical marijuana helps you to stay sober, I support you. If taking kratom helps you stay sober, I support you. Just don't take those K shots from the gas station because people are overdosing on them. They're bad. Okay? I support you. If you have changed your behaviors and you are being a better human being, I support you. Okay? That's what recovery is about. Recovery, it don't matter what substances you put in your body. Or the Zazas, exactly. It doesn't matter about what substances you're taking, you guys, because people have to take medications, right? People have to do what they do. What it's about is the way you treat others. The way you treat others and the way you treat yourself. And if you're a good human being, I'm down with that shit. And if you were fucked up and used to treat others like shit and yourself like shit, but now you've changed and you're turning yourself around, I support you. You know? And that's the way I am. I'm a good person. I don't have to tell you that. You can see it in my actions. You can see it in how I treat others. You can see it when I make a mistake and I own up to it. Okay? I know it wasn't cool to go online and say I was sorry to Ashley. Yeah. Do you think I want to apologize because I fucking tucked tail and ran when I was getting bullied by people that follow her? Do you think that was easy for me to come on here and apologize for that? But I needed to apologize because I totally ditched her as a friend when the going got hot because it was bad. I couldn't handle it. Okay? And so, and imagine if I couldn't handle it. Imagine how it affects her and her mental health. And she's pregnant now. And so if you think that what you're doing is helping, you're wrong. You need to back down and understand that you're causing more harm. A lot of you are very, very sick people. And I pray that one day you see the error of your ways and you get better. Because gathering up and going after people, headhunting people in this herd mentality, it's very sick. It's very sick and it's wrong. Cancel culture is wrong. People can change, you guys. People can change and be better people. The only people I don't think can change are like pedophiles. You know, sex people that are, you know, try to rape people and shit like that. Those people and people who harm children, I ain't got nothing for those people. Okay? But other than that, I believe everybody can change, right? Like I said, I was a mother who struggled with addiction throughout my whole pregnancy. And today, I'm the best mom. My little boy, I'm so proud of my son. I am so proud of the little boy that he is becoming. He's kind. He loves people. He cares about not hurting people's feelings. And that's because of me. That's because of me. He hears me every single day helping you guys. He hears me every single day talking about addiction and recovery. And he has compassion for people. And that's what a lot of you guys need is compassion. Y'all need compassion because you don't have any. It's like, how could you hate somebody so much? Like, I don't understand. I do not understand it. Look at me. I don't like Jessica Kent, but I would never go after her children. I would never try to get her channel deleted. I would never call CPS on her or call the law on her, right? When all that drama happened a couple of months ago and she was getting called out for the bullshit she's been doing, I would never think of doing any of those things to her. I just don't like her. I don't like that she's been dishonest. But I'm not going to sit there and headhunt her, you know? But again, with that situation, people took it to the next level. People started contacting her ex-husband. People started calling her, like, the authorities on her. And it's like, what is going on? Can we not have a like discourse, a communication, and maybe not get along or not particularly like somebody without calling CPS on them, without calling the law on them, without trying to get their livelihood ruined? Like, that's the level that people have come to online. It's like, we can't even, We can't even fucking have a disagreement or have a different opinion without trying to cancel culture each other. Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? And this is who, you know who this message is for. If the shoe fits, fucking lace that bitch up and wear it. Because a lot of you guys are cool as hell. And you all are kind. And you are amazing. And you try to help others. And this message is not for you. Right? But a lot of you guys are sick people. And you need a lot of help. And it's just, I don't even know if you're savable, honey. Because the level of hate that some of y'all have in y'all's heart, it is unbelievable. Yeah. I think that's what it is, you know, is that people are just so unhappy with themselves that they can't see any other way out. And this doing things to hurt other people makes them feel good. It makes them feel seen, you know? Because it takes a lot of time and effort to constantly make hate videos about somebody, right? When I tell you this, whenever I'm involved in drama, like if it's a, you know, going back and forth kind of thing, and normally it's me responding to somebody that's been coming after me, right? I don't go after people. Never have, never will. Okay? I always respond to what someone else has put out. When me and Jessica Kent were going back and forth, I was responding to what she put out about my friend, right? I don't ever just purposely pick fights with people. And this whole Ashley thing, my video was in support of her. Me coming on here and talking with you guys is in response to people making videos about me, people having my channel from YouTube deleted. Like, this is ridiculous, you know? I don't just come on here and try to make drama for myself and try to make fights with people. That's not what I enjoy. But I can tell you this. When I'm involved in this kind of stuff, it hurts. It makes me anxiety ridden. It makes it to where I can't sleep at night. It makes it to where I feel really depressed and sad. It reminds me of what it was like for me in some years of my schooling when I got made fun of and people talk shit about me. It reminds me of my 8th going into 9th grade year where I was bullied so bad because a boy liked me and didn't like another girl, and she was mad. So she made up rumors calling me a whore. I had never even had sex, and told the whole school that my punani smelled like rotten apples. So the whole school, when I went to school on my 9th grade year, I had lost all this weight. I was so beautiful. I made the cheer team. I opened up my locker door and there was an apple in my locker. Like, I'm talking, they harassed me so bad that I almost dropped out of school. Okay? It was bad. And so that's what you guys remind me of whenever it's like this on social media and people are just like coming at me for no reason. You know, it's like, I'm allowed to support who I want to support. And if you don't like it, suck my dick. Okay? If you don't like the videos that I make, do not watch my videos. If you do not like the way I deliver my content, don't watch my content, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. If seeing my face makes you that sick, leave. I don't understand the process of hate watching people, you know? But anyways, let me get this posting. Most dangerous. And I'm taking questions now. So what questions do y'all got? You can ask me anything. I will answer anything you ask, okay? I'm a very open person. I have nothing to be like hiding or anything. So come on with it. Ask me anything y'all want to know, and I will tell y'all the answers, okay? Hey, April. I'm glad that I motivate you, girl, because I enjoy doing it. I really, really do. And that's one thing about me is that I genuinely enjoy helping people, okay? And so when I do it, it's not even like it's a job to me or anything because I love doing it. I love coming on here and talking with you guys. I love coming on here and sharing my story with y'all. I love encouraging you guys in your recovery. I want you guys to get sober and stay sober. I don't want you to die. You know, and so it's just like easy for me, you know? Do you have a memory that comes up now and then that really haunts you, and how do you move past it? Yes, I do, April. The memory that I have that haunts me is the memory that I used drugs while I was pregnant with my son. And I'm trying to work on moving past it. And I've been sober for almost 8 years, and I think about it every day. And I pray, and I know that I should forgive myself. I know that I'm a changed woman. I know that I'm helping people. I know that my son is healthy. I know that he's okay, but I still really beat myself up about it. So I try every day to think about how I'm helping others, and that's a big factor in why I do what I do. Because to me, I need to do something to, it's like paying back, giving back, because I took so much and I did so many horrible bad things in active addiction that I feel like I owe it to the world, to God and to myself to do good and help others, Sub-withdrawals. How long do they last? When does the depression go away? So, if you are on Suboxone and you taper down to a very tiny amount, like 0.25 of 1 milligram, and then you jump off, your Suboxone withdrawals will be minimal. My friend Natalie is going to come on and share her story tonight over on my Facebook, and we will be live here on TikTok too. It will be at 8 p.m. Central. And she is going to come on and share her story about how she got sober and how she got off subs. She's been off Suboxone for 3 weeks now, and she feels great. If you jump off of Suboxone cold turkey, you're going to feel like shit for over a month. And I'm just being honest. Now, as far as the depression goes, that's post-acute withdrawal, okay? Post-acute withdrawal can last anywhere between like 90 days and 2 years. So what you need to do, good job. I'm proud of you for tapering. Good job. The depression sucks. That's why I got back on, because I couldn't handle it. But if you really want to stay off, go see your doctor and talk to them about something to help you with your depression. But the best thing that you can do to help you is to get up every morning, get outside, go for a walk, be outside in the sun, and just get your breathing. And what you have to start doing is you got to wake up every morning. I have a whole plan if you want to know about it. And it works, okay? This is what I do with the people that I do recovery coaching with. So people pay me to teach them this shit, okay? So here we go. And I don't charge a lot. I only charge $45 for a month. And that's literally, you can talk to me every day. So I don't want to hear no bullshit about, you shouldn't charge people for that. Okay? Listen to me. I have hundreds of people that call me every single day, all right? So I have to be compensated, Shit. Like, I used to do everything for free, and it got to a point where I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it all. I had so many people reaching out to me. If you want to book a call with me, you guys, for real, there's a link in my bio. You click it, and when it opens up my beacons, it'll say, book a call with me. And we can literally talk on the phone, okay? But anyways, this is what I do with my people who are newly sober, relapse prevention, and this can help you since you're newly sober off of Suboxone, okay? So when I wake up in the morning, number one thing I do is I wake up, before I even put my feet on the bed, I am thinking about 5 things that I'm grateful for. Like, seriously. Wow, I'm grateful that it's sunny outside today. It's going to be a beautiful day, right? I'm grateful that I was able to pay my bills. I'm grateful that I'm filing my taxes today. I'm grateful that I have my TikTok channel and my Facebook. Yeah, my YouTube got taken down. Big deal. I still got all you guys over here. I'm constantly pumping myself up with positivity, telling myself that I can do better, right? And you have got to do this. I know you're probably going, this is so lame. I can't believe people would actually pay for this. People don't know. They can't get outside of themselves to know how much changing their mindset can help them in their life. Okay, so that's the first thing I do. I wake up, I change my perception of life. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be here. Number 2, I sit down and I say my prayers. I thank my higher power for helping me stay sober the day before. And I say, take my will in my life, guide me in my recovery, and show me how to live clean and serene just for today, okay? And then I go take a shower. Once I get out of the shower, I get my journal out, and I journal how I'm feeling that morning and what I got planned for the day, okay? And after I get done with that, I get my planner out. Now, this is really important, okay? If you're a new person in recovery, you should be doing this. You should have your weeks and your days planned, okay? Every day you should have planned, okay? By the hour. Why do I say that? Because, you guys, listen to me. The problem that we have is impulse control. Drug addicts have impulse control. So, all through our lives in active addiction, we just did shit on a whim. Oh, I don't feel good today? I'm getting high. Oh, Jackie pissed me off? I'm getting high. Okay? So, instead of just like doing shit on a whim and listening to our impulses, we plan. When you have a plan, guess what happens? You're usually going to stick to it. Especially if you have one that's written down, right? So, write your plans down, have that shit ready to go. Okay? Okay. Next thing. I make sure that I go to at least one meeting. It could be online or in person a day. Okay? Like this right now, I would consider this like a little meeting, right? Something that's going to help me in my recovery once a day. With a group of people, a fellowship. All right. Next, when I'm feeling triggered, I talk about it. If I'm having a hard time that day, I start snitching on my addiction. Okay. Now, since you're specifically dealing with depression, okay, what I would do, like I said, is make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Get outside and move your body, okay? Walk outside. Take a walk down the street. It doesn't have to be a run. You ain't got to be working out. But this is going to help because you need to get outside and you need to get some vitamin D, okay? This is going to help your natural dopamine and those natural serotonin levels rise and make you feel better, okay? I hate doing it. I hated going outside. I was like a hibernator. I wanted to be depressed and hibernate in my room. You know what I'm saying? But going outside, man, I'm telling you, it helps you so fucking much, man. It will change your life. It will change your life, okay? And so, just like I opened the door right here, just opening the door over there to the sunlight to let it in, I feel 100% better already. You know? And it's really a big deal, especially in early recovery, you guys, to do these things, especially the getting outside and doing the little bit of exercise. Because if you don't, you'll get cross addiction like I did, okay? So I got cross addiction real bad, and I became addicted to food, okay? And I gained a lot of weight in my recovery, and now I'm trying to lose it all. I've lost almost 50 pounds since last year. I was almost 250 pounds. Now I'm like 200 now, 205 this morning. But yeah, so if you don't have a balance in your life, what will end up happening is you will end up cross-addicting to drugs, okay? I mean, to food, and you'll feel like shit. And it will get so bad to the point where you want to relapse on drugs. You know what I mean? I know because it happened to me. So I try to teach my people that I do recovery coaching with like a plan that they can stick to that's not too hard, because what if I'm like, hey guys, you have to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 pull-ups, you have to jog, run, dance. No, you're not going to do that. It's going to be way too overwhelming and you're going to fall off, right? So what I do is I help my people with something that they can stick to, which is getting up in the morning. And you can get up in the morning and walk, or you can walk in the evening. Okay? But getting up and walking and getting out in the fresh air for 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day. And then and I want you to use one of those Fitbit things so you can see how many steps you walked. Okay? That's also going to help a lot, because you're going to see that it's working, you know? And do that, and that will really help with your overall depression. And then if you're still really bad depressed, go to the doctor, okay? Because you might need to, see a doctor and get some medicine for that. But that's all. But I would love to help any of you guys. If y'all are interested in doing coaching with me, like I said, hit the link in my bio and schedule a call. It's worth it. Because just like I am here, this is how I am with everybody. With you guys, I am who I am. I'm not like a person that acts one way and then I'm another way, And I help all people. It doesn't matter if you're doing medication-assisted treatment. It doesn't matter if you are abstinent. I've helped people get sober that are abstinent completely. And I help them. And I'm a person on MAT. Somebody asked me that. They're like, how can you help people get sober if you're on MAT? I'm like, why can't I? My MAT is just like taking medication for depression. You know what I mean? So it's not something I use and I like abuse it. Okay. What other questions y'all got? Come on, give them to me. We're doing dishes. Oh, there's 30 of y'all in here almost. Okay. Well, if y'all ain't got no more questions, I'm going to get off here, and I am going to get in the shower, wash my ass, because I'm stinking. I'm a stinky girl. But I really needed to come on here and get that off my chest about all the Ashley hate. Y'all can hate me if you want to, but it's really just fucking hurting you. It ain't hurting me. And it's not hurting Ashley either. It's really unhealthy to be so focused on somebody else's life, How do you deal with cravings? That's a great question. I can tell you how I do it. So, let me tell you about cravings and triggers, okay? So, did you know that you cannot technically crave something unless you put it into your body? Like recently. Let me explain it to you, okay? So do you know how pregnant women always be saying stuff like, I'm craving a pickle, right? It's not that they're craving the pickle. It's that they're thinking about it. They're not craving it. They're thinking of the pickle. Okay? So, what does that mean? That means that cravings are thoughts. Okay? So, if a craving is a thought, what does that mean? That means that you gotta control that shit, bitch. That means that without you, that craving can't do shit. So your mind can be thinking about it all at once. You have to take action to get fucked up, right? So now that we know that cravings are just thoughts, what are we gonna do to change the thinking? Okay? So there's a couple different things you can do. There's a lot of different things you can do, actually. But I'll tell you what I do. So when I think about using, the number one thing that I do, number one, and I tell you guys this all the time, when I think about wanting to get high, I tell somebody else about how I'm feeling, okay? When I'm thinking about using, I know that that's something I don't want to do, right? I know that my mind has, I know that because I'm a drug addict, my mind has muscle memory, okay? It's called euphoric recall, is what it's called. What it is where the mind only remembers the good times produced by drugs and alcohol, okay? Instead of remembering all the horror that we went through in our active addiction, we tend to only reminisce on the good feelings that we got from drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know that my brain is more susceptible to just thinking about the good times, what I'm going to do is I start retraining my brain to think about the horrible times. And that's why I share with you guys about using drugs while I was pregnant and the shame and the guilt and the agony that I feel in my heart because of it. Because when I think about that bad shit, it makes me remember why I don't want to do that other shit, you know? And so the number one thing I do is I start snitching on my addiction. And I tell somebody, hey guys, I'm struggling. I've been thinking about wanting to use Xanax today. Or I've been thinking about wanting to get high today on meth because I'm overweight and I want to lose weight. And I talk about it, right? But knowing that my brain automatically goes to the good times, I have to talk about the bad times. And keeping those bad times at the forefront of my mind, you guys, is what has helped me stay sober for almost 8 years. I'll have 8 years in July. Okay? And so, you control you. Okay? You have the power to not have to go out and get high. All right? When you're thinking about using, that's all it is. It's just because you've used drugs for so long that your brain has been trained to be that way. So now what you have to do is retrain your brain. Retrain your brain in a healthy way. Do you understand? And it takes time. Like, you're not going to wake up, with a month sober or whatever and be cured. Like, it has taken me almost 8 years to get into the swing of this little program I got going on in my mind that I do. And it has worked so well. That's why I share it with other people. That's why I share it with you guys. And this is the way I have to explain it, because this is the way I understand it. Like, I can't understand when they all try to use them big words and stuff like that. Like, I just got to break it down for you. A craving is just a thought. It is just your mind remembering the old times, right? Thinking of the way you used to feel. And if that's all it is, right? If that's all it is a thought, then I have power over that. It's not like is your craving. Let me show you all something. Okay? I shot up. I was a needle junkie. Okay? I shot up every single day. Every vein I could find, I shot up in. When I would get a syringe in my hand, I would get fucking diarrhea, bubble guts, because I was ready to shoot up. Today, I have a 100-count box of syringes in my house. Today, my husband and I have to give our dog injections every single day with these syringes. My favorite kind, honey, the short needle ones. Hated the long ones. Okay? I got bags on bags on bags of syringes. All right? And I don't relapse. I don't get high. And I got syringes in my motherfucking house. Okay? That was one of the main reasons why I struggled sometimes getting high, because I couldn't find a clean rig. I would go to the damn Walgreens to get one, and they wouldn't let me have any. Right? Well, today I have a whole box of fucking rigs in my house, and I'm not getting high. If I can have a whole box of rigs in my house and not get high, then I can do anything. I can do anything, okay? Like, that is a huge deal for me. Huge deal. You know? And I'm telling you guys, like, I used to be able to not control the feeling I would get when I would come in contact with a syringe, when it would be in my same house as me. Oh God, I would die. I could not breathe. I had to shit right away, you know? So this is a big deal. And a lot of you guys understand that. So, sorry guys. So anyway, I love y'all. I gotta take a shower or else I'm never gonna do it. But if you stick with me over here on my channel, I promise you, I'll help you stay sober. I have my program that I do, the Discovering Nicole Recovery Program. It works. I am a proven example of that, and so are hundreds of other of my followers that I've helped get sober. When I tell you guys, I'm so serious to you. I have hundreds of people that I talk to on the phone that I have helped walk through their first couple of months of sobriety, who message me back 6 months later and they're still sober. A year later. Thank you so much, Nicole, for doing the coaching with me, for talking to me on the phone, for letting me text message you anytime I needed to. I'm still sober. It's 30 days. I'm still sober. It's 60 days. I'm still sober. It's 90 days. Yeah, I know. you know? So it works. It works. It really does. You just got to have somebody that is willing to help you with it and actually dedicated to helping you with it, you know? A lot of people act like they like to help people, but they don't take the time. You know, a lot of people say they want to help, but they don't care about helping anybody. Okay? All they care about, you guys, is getting stuff. You know? That's not what I'm about. I'm not about, like, trying to get stuff from y'all. I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I'm trying to take care of myself and help other people, you know? If anybody ever reaches out to me and they say, Nicole, I really want you to be my recovery coach, but I can't pay $45 a month, right? I say, okay, well then, what, can you pay anything? I can't pay anything. I have no money. I do not have a job. Okay, I'm gonna help you pro bono, and I will help them pro bono. I have never turned somebody away because they cannot compensate me or donate. You know, to me, that the donation is more of a like donation and thank you for helping me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to pay me this. I just appreciate it because I do help a lot of people and I work really hard. It takes a lot of time, you know, but it's not like something that you 100% have to do.
So let's get started.
I know a lot of people are in a bad way right now, and so I try to help as many people as I can. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm willing to help anybody that's willing to help themselves, you know. But the main reason why I came on today was because I just really wanted to come on and talk to you guys about, you know, getting my YouTube channel banned, and how that, you know, getting my YouTube channel banned because I made a video supporting Ashley. Like I said, y'all are harming people who relied on my content and actually used it for helping them stay sober. But you're not hurting me. Like, I don't make money off of that. If you thought that getting me banned from YouTube was going to hurt me financially or something, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, girl, I made a video in support of Ashley, kind of like sharing with her my recovery from pregnancy addiction. And a day and a half later, my YouTube channel was completely wiped clean from the internet. So what do you think happened? What would you assume happened? You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that they mass flagged my account. And I'm fighting it, of course. I'll always fight because I know what's right, you know? But like I was telling everybody, it's gotten to be overkill, you guys. Like, y'all are out of y'all's damn minds. If you think it is okay to sit there and freaking bully somebody that is pregnant because you think they're using. Like, y'all are crazy. You know, like, what is the problem, man? Why are people so obsessed with her? Like, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I don't want to be a part of the recovery community if this is what the recovery community is about, you know? But that's why we're going to do our own thing over here. Look at me, recovery people. Nicole, discovering Nicole, this community, y'all are welcome here, okay? And you will never catch me doing what these people say they're doing in recovery. Like, it is fucking sick, okay? And so, do you think that talking shit about somebody constantly is going to make them, if they're pregnant and addicted, do you think that that's going to make them want to get sober? Do you think having hundreds and thousands of people attacking you online every single day is going to inspire you to get sober? Do you think that you're going to reach out to the recovery community? The people are in my comment section right now. Let me read you some of the comments. Let me read you some of the comments on that video from people in recovery. And I'm naming and shaming. I'm saying y'all's damn names. Hold on. Beth Bethud 70, BETHUD 70, Beth Hud 70. She's not sober. She admitted that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Beth Hud 70, are you getting high with her? Is that how you know? Georgette _ Hodson. You know she is not sober. She was high as a kite on a live the other night. I said, I don't live in Maryland, so no, I don't know. Do you live there? Are y'all getting high together? Do y'all hang out? Boo _ 42389. No offense to you, but she's still using. She is still displaying the behavior, and I would know I'm in recovery from the same stuff. I said, I am almost 8 years sober. I work for one of the world's top addiction specialists. She is pregnant. A lot of hormones and mood changes are happening. First of all, it wouldn't matter if she was pregnant or not. Unless you are there and personally seeing her put those drugs into her body, you do not know shit. Shut the fuck up. I've heard she's not sober and the baby is fake. Someone who knows you, 0. So this person is saying the baby's fake. Okay, someone who knows you, 0. What would she benefit from faking a pregnancy online? Honestly. Okay? L. Skip. She's not sober and she won't go on Matt. And it's so dangerous for you to act like she is. You are hurting the baby by not keeping her accountable. L. Skip. How do you know she is not sober? How do you know? How do you know? Don't put that shit on me. I'm not fucking hurting no baby. What I'm doing is I'm encouraging a connection with another human being who has went through pregnancy and addiction, me, and who knows. And so if she was getting high, guess who she would reach out to for help? When I was addicted and pregnant, the shame I felt was overwhelming. I was so afraid to reach out and get help. So afraid. And you know what happened? I used throughout my pregnancy. And I later on ended up getting my son taken away because of the shame and the stigma of addiction. I was too afraid. Y'all have no idea. I begged and prayed to God when I gave birth to my son to let me out of that hospital without having my son taken away. And I fucking prayed the whole time I was pushing my baby out. I was being bullied in active addiction and they made me delete my Facebook. It was so bad. Yeah, it's horrible. Okay, next person says, not this again. She's using while pregnant. And here you come again to tell her you believe she's clean. And I said, are you getting high with her? I mean, you would have to be to know. This person says, I have eyes. I see hers running away from each other. I said, well, let's encourage her to not use and show her support. How hard is that, you guys? Jacqueline Marie, who thought she was so funny for making fun of my teeth. Jacqueline, I'm sorry if you're hurting. I really am. Please do not be disrespectful towards me. I do not know you at all, and you do not know me. I am trying to practice the principles of recovery and harm reduction. Pregnant addicts usually do not reach out for help because of the shame. Then she says, laughing my ass off, you got your tooth fixed. What's so funny about that? Of course I got my tooth fixed. Why wouldn't I? Jacqueline Marie. And this girl follows me, y'all. Follows my account. She literally is a follower of mine. Like, why follow me? You see what I'm saying? Like, lame. Lame. Weird. Anyways, I gotta go jump in the shower. I love you guys. The whole point of this video is shaming a person that's in active addiction and pregnant. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help them reach out for help. It doesn't help them want to get sober. It does absolutely fucking nothing. And those of you guys that are in the recovery that are saying that it does or saying that you're helping, you are a disgrace to the recovery community. And you need to take a step back and reevaluate your life choices, because what you are doing is wrong. Point blank, period. Love y'all.